Okay.
The whole damned thing starts in
3, 2, 1.
If you really get hungry enough, you can eat death, fuel your body has to pure light.
Do you know a man by the name of Lafong?
The morning stream, where man is made whole.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to TMS, the morning stream for Thursday, September 30th, 2021. Is it the last day of the month then today?
It is the last day of the month. Tomorrow, we begin October.
What? Okay, no, that makes sense. I get it. I'm all caught up now with my brain. That makes sense to me. Yeah. I used to think, it seemed like July was just like yesterday, but it really isn't that long ago. It's like 2 months ago was July.
Yeah.
Or something.
I know.
Isn't that weird?
No, the last 2 years, the last year and a half, man, what is time anyway, right?
Yeah, I agree. Time is in a bottle, and
right.
Let it drip. Nope, that's not the phrase at all. I made that up. Hey, everybody, I'm Scott, and that's Brian, and we're going to do a show, so thanks for being here. It's a Thursday. We got a bunch of stuff lined up. Got Gidget coming in for her monthly appearance. Drunken lady from Australia quizzing us. It'll be great.
Kim back home. The world on its axis again. Everything's good.
She got home last night at about 10:15 p.m. Arrived at the house around then, and she was very tired, but otherwise great trip. Had big success taking the niece down there and dropping her off, and she's all set and everything's ready to go. So no complaints, no issues. We missed her. One more day would have killed me, so it's good that she's back. It was starting to get a little sketchy,
a little dicey. Yeah.
I did do this thing yesterday where I got to go hang out. Okay, so this is a long story, and I won't get into all the details, but we have these neighbors, and these neighbors have these two kids, and when we moved in, they were like 5 and 8 or something.
Okay.
And when we moved here, I knew right away that these were just really unique, kind of creative, artsy kids. Because they were always drawing on stuff, and they always wanted to show you their art, and they were, just smart and super nerdy and really into, nerdy stuff for such young kids. And over time, one of them's now just turned 15, the other's 13. Is that right? Maybe she's 12. Anyway, so they've kind of grown up quite a bit during the time that they lived here. And all during that time, this little tradition would continue of, I'm going to show you my art. I want to show you this thing I drew. Or her mom would text me and say, hey, the kids want to show you this thing they worked on together, and there'd be some collaborative art or whatever. So this is like a really cool family and these just awesome kids. Well, they're moving to Florida, and I don't know why you'd want to go there voluntarily, but whatever. Whatever. Just kidding.
We don't judge.
Florida's fine. The Keys are nice. There's stuff to do there.
Yeah.
Orlando, you get Disney World, you're good.
Sure.
And all those drag queen people down there in Miami. Come on. Anyway, so they're going there, and they're about the place they're going. She told me yesterday was 3 hours from everything. And I said, that's interesting.
Geographical anomaly.
Yeah. She says, if you go 3 hours north, you'll hit Orlando. If you go 3 hours south, you'll hit Daytona Beach. If you go, all these directions, it's almost 3 hours.
Okay, so probably Neptune, Florida. Well, you can't really go 3 hours east. You'll be halfway into the Atlantic Ocean.
Yeah,
but,
you don't want to be in the water. I don't think. Yeah, but she said it. She explained it really well to me. And it seemed like it had the word center in it. Center, not Centerville, but like center something.
Center. Okay.
I don't remember. But anyway, so they're super, jazzed at the kids'
Center
dad.
of Florida is what it sounds like.
Yeah, it's very central.
That's Sarasota.
Maybe it's Sun City Center. Chat room says
Sun City Center.
Maybe.
Okay, all right.
Maybe, I don't know. The Fresno of Florida, says the chat. Yeah, so he got a job down there, and that's what this is all about. Anyway, so they're moving, and it's sad because these kids are just like this, I don't know, this weird anomaly in the neighborhood of like this cool, creative little thing, and we've just gotten real close to them. So yesterday, me and Carter went over there and took him some nerd stuff, like some anime things and some prints, and I gave away my 25th anniversary Star Trek: The Next Generation Pez dispenser collection. I gave that to Ethan because he's a
That was
giant.
nice.
He loves Star Trek, just loves it. So I'm like, well,
Do you remember who gave you that?
barely. Who gave me that?
Me?
Well, I have two. Was that you? I have two of them though. Which one did you?
Oh, you
give
do?
me?
Okay, all right. Well, I gave you the Next Generation one. So
Oh,
you
okay.
have one that's like
No, I have
the
two. I
original?
have two Next Generations and one original series, and so I kept yours. I don't know why I got two. That's weird,
that's
right?
funny. Well,
Yeah.
because people know you like Star Trek and they know you like candy.
Yeah.
It's like, that's
Yeah.
interesting. Because I gave Scott one of those.
Yeah, yours is right down there.
I believe you. I believe you.
Next to the Kirk one. But I don't know who sent me the Kirk one. Who even knows? But anyway, this kid, he was super jazzed about that, so he got that, and I gave him. I gave her a little mini Flash figurine because she loves the Flash.
Oh, gotcha, Flash. I was thinking it was like
DC's
a
The Flash.
USB stick that you could store stuff on.
Yeah, flash drive, her very own flash drive.
Yeah,
She's
well, I've
very
got
excited
some
about it.
Kiss Flash figurines.
Yeah, but it was just kind of, I don't know, kind of a melancholy night. And then Kim came home and everything was fine. Everything is great now because Kim is home. And you know what that means? That means, oh, what do you got there? Oh, it's Paul Stanley. Kisses Paul Stanley.
But it's a USB stick.
What?
It's a
Wait a minute.
Paul Stanley flash drive.
Do the other band members exist? Or is it just him?
They might. The only one I've ever seen, and I've got two Paul Stanleys. I'll send you one if you promise not to give it away. No, I'm just kidding.
I would. If I only had one, I wouldn't have given it away, no matter who gave
No,
it.
I know. I totally am kidding.
Yeah.
No, I've got two of these little Paul Stanley
What?
flash drives. Yeah.
Why does that even exist?
I don't know. I don't know why. I mean, because of Gene Simmons' marketing ploy, right? It's like,
Damn, dude.
yeah, well, we
Here's
can
what you
come
should
up
do.
with some Kiss branded flash drives.
Oh, this is a great idea, Gene. Let's get on this. Why haven't we done this before? What is a flash drive anyway? What is it? I'm Paul Stanley. I'm here. I'm from Kiss. Paul Stanley's Kiss wants to know what's a flash drive.
I'd love to know, if there are the rest, if they have more than just Paul Stanley.
Yeah,
I don't even remember where I got these.
The whole band would be great. Like, what would
It
you?
would be.
What
Yeah.
would you store on there? Like the cat, what's his name? Peter Chris.
Peter
What would
Chris?
what would you put on Peter Chris?
Cat videos, of course.
Oh, your collection of Mimi cat videos. Okay.
Yeah, exactly. Because you can't get those on the internet.
No.
Yeah, I don't know. I really don't know what I'd store. I don't even know what's on those currently. If there's anything on those, it's like more like a. Hey, look! I've got a little flash figurine.
Yeah.
Or
Oh,
flash drive.
iCore has a good idea. Just put a bunch of copyrighted Kiss songs on there.
Sure, but again,
Yeah.
why?
Yeah. No. One has to ask why, and there's no good answer. There's no good answer.
Oh, look at this. So wait, J.C. Calhoun found
Calhoun.
the Calhoun. There's the Gene Simmons.
What? In the demon face
Yep.
and all that.
Yeah, demon face.
Yeah, look at that. Let's take folks at home. I'm always remembering you these days. I want to make sure I mention them.
Yeah.
You can't see this, but if you go search Amazon for it, you'll find it. There's the Kiss
Kiss
Demon 8 GB.
Doesn't even say Gene Simmons. Just says Kiss the Demon USB flash drive.
Yeah.
8 gigabytes.
They package it like a action figure.
They do. Yeah,
The whole package
Yeah.
is 8 gigabytes. Oh wait, that's
8
not too bad.
gigabytes.
That's all right.
that's not too bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, but there's no and you can get one for $55. So,
Wow.
these are apparently now collector's items.
Yeah. Wait, is that a
Just
lot
a
for 8 gig? I don't know what the price of.
mint and package. No, that is a lot for 8 gigabytes.
That seems like it's a lot. Yeah.
Yeah, you can get a I don't know, 128 gigabyte flash drive for $20.
Yeah.
But it's one of those bland old PNY.
Sure, but they're like
Teeny
USB
drives.
USB 3 or better, and this thing's USB 2.0. It's old.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
here
love
we go.
when-
120 gigabyte PNY for $14.99.
Okay, yeah, this is
So
too
yeah,
much.
that's expensive.
Real quick here. I hate it when Amazon does this when there's two images to choose from, and they're the same exact damn image. There's no difference.
Yes, right, exactly. I was hoping one of them would be the back so I could see if they have all 4. They do. If you go to kissmuseum.com, all 4 flash drives are available. They're currently out of stock, 125 for the set.
For the whole set.
For the whole set.
That I could see seeming like an okay price. For the whole, if
you're
really
a Kiss
into
fan,
it,
yes.
yeah, you'd have to really be into Kiss. To pay
But
it.
what do you? I mean, seriously, it's like it's 125 for little figures of Kiss that are obsolete as far as what their actual function is.
Yeah, but imagine, Brian, if you will, imagine a USB stick pair people could buy that are those digital versions of Me and You, like the ones on. our album art.
Now we're talking.
Yeah,
Yes,
see?
exactly.
Now
Yes.
is it worth your $120 something? Now
Let's see. On this one, I'm going to store Rock and Roll All Night, and then this other one, I'm going to store Party Every Day.
Wait, I like it. That's very good. Well done. You pulled.
All right, yes. Let's work on our 128 gigabyte Scott and Brian's. Just rip our heads off and shove our bodies into your computer.
Yeah,
and
freaking sign me up.
files.
I'm ready. I'm ready for this new future. All right, let's move along here.
Yeah.
Captain Kirk's going to space. I just wanted to mention it. It's a big deal.
Yeah.
James T. Kirk's or William Shatner, played James T. Kirk.
Shat.
The Shat, the man, the Shat man himself is going
Shat
up to
in
space.
space.
Yep. He's doing it with the Blue Origin Jeff Bezos business.
Okay.
And it's going to happen. Let's see.
Heaven help anyone else stuck in that capsule with William Shatner.
He'll be just beefing it up in there the whole time.
Ground control to Major Tom. Ground control to Major Tom.
Oh man, let's see. I'm trying to find.
You do that the whole way up.
I'm trying to find the note about when this is for sure happening. Oh, here it
Take
is.
your protein pills and put your helmet on.
We're told Shatner will be on board the October. Let's see, in the October flight for the 15-minute flight. That'll be similar to the one they did at launch.
15 minutes of Shat in Space.
Yep, Shat in Space. If you're ever going to Shat in Space, you do it for 15 minutes, is what I always say.
Yeah, all right.
Okay. So let's see here. I'm going to find this here. I wanted to find this thing where nobody loves him. Here you.
Nobody helps him.
That's what he'll say when he's trying to.
That's right, exactly.
Yeah.
Yes.
Here's a. What is this?
Mr. Chekhov, I mean Billy.
I don't know what that was from, but hey, Shatner in space, everybody. Woo!
Lovely. Wonderful.
Why don't you take Picard up there? Maybe he'd break. He looks a little frail right now.
Little fragile.
Yeah. Well, are any of the other captains worthy of you could take
Cisco? Sure. Janeway?
Yeah. Take them together. That'd be a fun comedy
That
pair.
would be. Yeah. Bakula.
Yeah.
Take Bakula up there.
Yeah, take Scott Bakula, who's I'm sure really fond of his Star Trek time. Take him up there. Get him up
He'd
there.
go, oh boy.
Yeah, oh boy, he'd say. Who else is left? That's it. There's no more captains. I mean, they don't have doesn't have to be
your Michael Burnham.
Oh yeah.
She was a captain for a little bit, and then your Anson Mount.
Anson Mount. Put him in there. Yep. Highway to Hell or Hell's Wheels or whatever it is.
And a few Pikes.
Yeah.
You could take. Oh yeah, of course. Chris Pine probably would be great to take up there.
Do you think Shatner agreed because the ship is a penis? Do you think that's what's going on? Because look at that penis. Look at that thing.
Yes, that's probably why he agreed.
I mean, that they know this, right? Bezos knows that they've created a penis ship, right? He knows this. He wants to know.
It's hard not to. It's for pretty much every angle.
Yeah. It's just it's a penis. It's an anatomically correct, some might say pleasing, penis.
Yes.
I don't know.
Yes.
All right. So there's that. We found that on TMZ, which is a weird source to find out that he's going to space, but whatever. This is the time we live in.
When we get our news from a sketchy dude drinking water out of a sippy cup every day.
Yep. That's the guy. And, like, why not? Why not in 2021 that we find out Shatner's going to space on freaking TMZ.com? Why?
We saw Mindy Cohn outside of a 24-hour fitness. Let's harass the hell out of her.
Yep, and then gouge our eyes out, man.
Oh my gosh, Meredith Baxter Burney coming out of a Jamba Juice.
Yeah.
Oh, let's ask her what she's up to.
That's a deep pull. Meredith Baxter Burney. Oh my gosh!
I started going because I did. Mindy Cohn was your Natalie from Facts Live. I was basically just trying to circling the '80s sitcom Drain.
Yeah, that is the
And
Drain.
since I just saw Michael Gross on something.
Oh, really? What was he doing?
Oh, he's on one of next week's recommendals. So that's all I'm gonna say. He was a guest star on one of next week's recommendals.
So it's not just another Tremors?
Oh, if only, right? Him and Reba.
Because he's in permanent contractual whatever.
I think so. He is like the Eugene Levy of the Tremors series.
Yeah.
We can't do a Tremors series with a series. We can't do a Tremors series without Michael Gross.
Yeah. What is that? Why do people do that? Why do they lock that? Like Eugene Levy didn't need to do
Because money,
that.
you get a lot of money probably by saying, all right, I'll sign a 10 movie contract, sure, and everybody else is 1, 2.
But in that meeting, did Eugene Levy for the American Pie thing? Did he just go, "Oh, yeah, look at this"? I mean, who wouldn't take that? Like, I don't know. It just seems like a weird thing.
You kind of take a gamble that it's going to be a continuous popular franchise, like Robert Downey Jr. signing a 10 movie deal for Disney Marvel. Great deal.
Yeah.
Eugene Levy in the American Pie series probably made him a lot of great money for the first few, and then they're like, well, we still need to make these movies. We think we can get Jennifer Coolidge back for one of them.
Thank goodness, because
so it's you're really just looking at, all right, does this really have bankable franchisability? And if it does, then you say, yeah, I'll sign an 8-picture deal for.
Yeah. First thing you do is you say,
what kind of a deal?
Yeah, you say, what kind of a deal? And then you find out later that it was a real bad deal.
It was a not good of a kind of a deal.
Although I hope Eugene Levy got a ton of cash for those stupid movies.
Yeah. He deserves it, and everything that's coming to him, he deserves.
Yeah, he's great. We love him.
Canadian treasure, that man.
Yeah, and his kids are all right too. All right. Man, they're all right. All right, Space, get ready for Shatner. Let's get into the Gidget style lifestyle. We're going to do we always quiz other people, but today, no.
Yeah, today the tables get turned.
Yep, it gets flipped today, and it's us who are subjected to massive amounts of questioning. Let's play this to introduce it. Where is it?
Trivial Things.
There it is. It's Trivial Things with Gidget Von LaRue coming to us hot from somewhere in South Wales? No. Where are you? Where are you?
I'm in the Blue Mountains, Australia.
Oh, that's right.
Blue Mountains.
Blue Mountains.
Blue Mountains, and they are blue. If you Google it, the Blue Mountains are blue.
I'm going to look them up. Is that true?
I've been there. They are very blue. Dubba dee dubba da.
Yeah, exactly. I'm blue.
Oh, look at that. That's very nice. Yeah.
Can I say as well, you guys were just talking about it, Michael Winslow was the only original cast member from the Police Academy movies that did all the Police Academy.
Appeared in every single one, yeah.
Is that true?
Yep.
So Michael Winslow is the Eugene Levy of that. Okay. That's a
he
fun...
signed, by the way, in that meeting where he signed his contract for all the movies, he went as he signed his name, like.
You know what though? That Led Zeppelin thing he did.
He still got it. There was a video from some talk show of him doing was it a Pink Floyd or something like that song, doing the electric guitar, and it is amazing.
It
like
is
even
amazing.
the guy from the band, it wasn't Pink Floyd, it was someone else.
It was Led
but even the
Zeppelin.
guy from the band was Led Zeppelin. That was it.
Yes,
yeah.
he did the instrumental break from Stairway to Heaven.
Yeah.
It's really good.
Yep. Yeah, he's talented, but yeah, he saw it through. Interesting, those Kiss thingies.
Yeah, you want those?
Yeah, the USB sticks. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you guys are into all that. I'm into stick-on tiles at the moment.
Tell me more.
If anyone's heard of stick-on, well, because we're totally re-renovating our entire house.
Yeah.
Sure.
Or restyling it. And I bought all these expensive tiles to try and tile myself. And then I discovered from an American show, stick-on tiles. So it's the sheet of tiles. They look like real tiles, but you stick them on like contact paper.
Oh,
okay.
And what's
so you lay down the contact paper first so it's got a surface to adhere to.
No. You just tear off the back of them and you stick them on. So next time I'll bring a photo of what they look like. But they're cool, like and anyone that's used them will know that they're pretty bloody awesome.
That sounds like something that won't stay. Or am I wrong?
No, it's I made a mistake and stuck one on and then tried to tear it off again, and I couldn't.
Huh.
Really?
All right.
Are they?
Yeah.
And they're not ceramic, right? They're like
No,
they
they're
look
like a
they're
rubber.
ceramic. Yeah,
They're like a
okay.
rubbery sort of thing, but they work in like wet areas and stuff. So if anyone's doing a re-renovation of their bathroom, kitchen, whatever, laundry, which is what we did.
Yeah.
Get your
There you
Lee
go,
press-on tiles.
Yeah, Lee press-on tiles.
So American company, send me some free ones, okay? Because, yeah.
What's the name of the place?
Yeah.
We'll give them a pimp.
I can't remember. It's called 3D stick-on tiles.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm looking at them.
And I'm not drunk, by the way, Identity 4. Sorry. I had to do a podcast earlier, so I've had to stay. But I do have my wine.
Oh, you do?
Okay.
Well, that's okay. And you shaved your legs, you told me. And you also called me Bri in the Discord. I think you thought I was Brian.
But I like calling you Bri.
Oh, all right.
Yeah,
well,
but
now
you
it all
called
makes
him
sense.
Bri.
Yeah, wrong guy, but I'll take it. I'll take the Bri.
But I call everybody
You
Bri.
called me Scooter Magoo, so
Well, Scooter
Yeah,
Magoo,
I
fantastic.
call Colonel Bri, so don't worry about it.
Okay,
do you really?
nice. Well,
Yeah.
all our best to the
All right.
Colonel. Let's play a game. You've got some sort of trivial stuff to throw at us. What do you got this time around?
Okay, so we are now tackling a more recent film for all the younger viewers.
Yeah.
It is the movie quiz of 2001.
Oh, the year is 01.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm nervous, but I'm excited.
2001. All right, I'm going to close. I'm going to finish capping my non-dairy creamer.
Yeah.
I'm
Well
going
done.
to pour my coffee, and I'm going to close the chat so I cannot see anything
Yep.
from this point forward.
Chat is also hidden.
And
Here-
Scotty, will you be closing your chat?
Yeah, my chat is closed. In fact, I'll wear these big monster anti-reflective glasses that actually reflect quite well, so you guys can see.
So you can see.
Okay.
You can see.
You can see the
Why do
screen.
you have a,
Right,
tab,
I
why do you have a
can see-
tab
I
open
can
for
see the
browsers?
Yeah, why is this
I can't-
Brazzers thing open? Sorry, what?
I can see the chat, so anyone that wants to be a smartass, bring it on.
Oh, so
Sorry.
you can't even
She'll
see it.
review it. She'll review the chat later, folks. And,
I will.
send us her
I
report.
do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Send
Yeah,
us a
I do.
PowerPoint.
Oh, and special shout out to Michael Miller at Joe Uncool
Okay.
and Lemonade 3000
Okay.
because he got very annoyed that I didn't get my chance last month.
Oh, right.
Oh.
I forgot we didn't. Oh, did we really
Yeah,
skip a
because
month?
Scott was gone at the end of the month, and then I was gone for the first part of this month, so we just didn't. It just couldn't happen.
Yeah,
we missed
you,
though.
that's right.
Scott messed things up.
Yeah, it's all my
I hope you
fault.
didn't shave your legs for nothing at the end of August.
No, they're still hairy. Don't worry about it.
Oh, sweet. Still hairy. That needs to
Yeah.
be a title today. Anyway, all right. So lay it on us. Who's first? Do you remember who won last time? I have no idea.
Brian won last time.
Oh, he did. Okay. All right. So Brian.
All right, so this is going to make some of the younger people, the people in their sort of late 20s, early 30s, feel
Yeah.
really old. So now you'll feel what we feel when we're talking about 80s movies. Because the first question to Brian,
Yeah.
multiple choice, obviously, again, Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone.
Sure.
Again, all 2001. What is the name of Harry's owl what is the name of Harry's owl in the first film of the series?
He's got an
Is it
angry inch,
A?
is what he's got.
Funny you say that. A, Hagrid. B, Mr. Hoo-Hoo. C, Hedwig. Or D, Billy Wig. But you got
Billy
it right.
Crystal?
Billy
Yeah, Billy
It is-
Crystal.
Billy Crystal. I believe it is Hedwig.
It is correct, yes.
That is correct. Yeah. Well done, Brian.
Bing.
Does he have? Oh yeah. Does he have an angry
we go.
inch? Or no? We don't
Yes,
know. about the
Hedwig.
inch?
The owl does have a very angry inch.
Okay.
That's a weird movie. I quite like it, though.
Oh, I love that movie. That movie's
Yeah.
great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is crazy AF, but it is good.
Yeah.
And there's a great soundtrack cover album, a tribute cover album with a whole bunch of great people doing covers of it.
Well, that's cool. I didn't
Really?
know about that.
Yeah.
Brian would know this.
Oh, I have to track that down.
Yeah.
I like that
Yes.
movie. I like the songs. I like everything about it.
Yeah.
Okay, Brian. Scott, sorry.
Yeah.
See, she
Scott.
does call everybody Bri Bri.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I even call my bird Bri.
Fantastic.
Okay. Number 2, Lord of the Rings, Fellowship of the Ring.
Yeah. Yeah.
What connection is Frodo to Bilbo Baggins? A, his son. B, his neighbour. C, his gardener. Or D, his nephew.
It is his nephew.
That is correct.
Yeah, that feels like an easy one to me.
Yeah.
This is actually quite an easy. quiz compared to what I did 2 months ago, which I thought was quite a hard quiz.
Yeah.
This is an easy one
All right.
because then next month is a Halloween quiz, which is
Oh.
all
Ooh.
horror movies of all decades.
Cool. That's cool.
Oh, cool. Okay.
How close? How
so
close
catch up
is
with your
our-
horror movies.
I wonder how
All right,
close
well
our-
done, Scott. Okay,
Yeah.
Brian.
Yeah.
Number 3, Monsters Inc. Who voices the lizard monster Randall Boggs? Is it A, John Ratzenberger, B,
No.
Steve Buscemi,
Yes.
C, Frank Oz, or D, Alfred Molina?
No. Steve Buscemi.
Steve Buscemi
I was
is
really
correct.
hoping Billy Crystal was going to come up as a second choice in one of my.
Not today, Brian. Not today. Yeah, Steve Buscemi's great in that movie. Actually, he's a
Yes,
perfect villain.
yeah.
I should have done this quiz with no multiple choice. I reckon you guys just could have just answered it.
You
Might
could
have.
now.
Yeah, you could change it now.
All right. Fuck it.
Calling
Let's
out.
do it. Yep, let's do it.
All right.
All right. No more multiple choice. Okay, fine. All right.
Gloves are off.
Yeah.
Scott,
Yeah.
Shrek. Who voices Lord Farquaad?
Oh, oh shoot, this is where multiple choice helps. I know who this is.
Yeah.
It's well, my brain. Hold on, Harry and the Hendersons, help me out. He's the dad, and
You want multiple choice?
hold on, John Lithgow.
There you go.
Yes.
Nice pull.
Oh, it's like giving birth.
Was actually
Not that I'd know.
Or
All right,
that
well
we
done.
would
All right, so multiple choice out the wazoo.
Yeah.
Gone. Okay, Brian. Number 5, Ocean's 11. Who directed Ocean's 11?
easy.
Those were Steven Soderbergh movies.
Correct.
Correct. Well done.
Yes.
Thank you.
Oh, this is more fun. It's a bit punchier now.
It
Okay.
is. We'll be
Yeah.
done within 35
Yeah,
minutes.
no
of
more.
it.
Yeah. That can just
Just
bend
kidding.
over and take it right up the rear because that's gone now.
Yeah.
Okay, number 6.
Wow.
All right. So Scott,
Yeah, that's me.
Planet of the Apes.
Yeah.
What type of ape is Limbo, played by Paul Giamatti?
Oh, he
This
is
the Tim Burton one.
he is a orangutan monkey.
That is correct.
Not
Well
monkey, but-
done.
yeah.
Jeez, I would
Whoops,
not
sorry, that was a
have
ding.
been able to pull that business
It's
out.
supposed to be a ding. Yeah, he was.
I would have said an angry ape because that probably was going to be the case.
He was super.
And it's hard too because when I said Planet of the Apes, but then again you got to think of 2001, so that's obviously the horrible Tim
The
Burton.
Tim Burton thing, yeah.
But
There are
he
a couple.
needs to start doing original stuff again.
Yeah.
This is where it's all gone wrong for Tim Burton. He's remaking stuff, Alice in Wonderland, Planet of the Apes. Start doing, Edward Scissorhands type stuff,
Yeah,
or start
yeah.
doing original stories or stuff.
Yeah, Corpse
movies
Bride
that haven't
was
been remade.
amazing.
Yeah,
right?
Corpse Bride was great.
One of his most recent original things. Corpse Bride was fantastic.
Yeah.
I
there's
love
some-
Corpse
yeah.
Bride, but he didn't direct it.
No, he didn't. It was.
Oh, he didn't?
Henry
No.
Selick.
Oh, Selick? Yeah, okay.
Or no, wait a minute. I always forget on Corpse Bride. He had something to do with it, though. Did he just do production?
thought-
He was a I think writer and producer or something
Producer?
like that. But
Okay.
I know he didn't direct it. So
It captured
you look back
the
to Sleepy
Burton
Hollow.
feel of it.
Oh, geez, that was 2005.
that's a hard one because Sleepy
Yeah.
Hollow has been made before, but he just did a really great version of it. It was like, the remake of The Fly. It was done really, really well. But I think now he just needs to start doing some original stories. There's plenty of great stories out there. Just do them.
Okay, for the record, co-directed. It was Tim Burton and Mike Johnson. I'm not sure who that is.
Ah.
But, so they were co-directed.
Any relation?
No, but I guess this dude was head of all the other animation departments for other stuff like Nightmare Before Christmas, and so they're collaborators, I suppose. Anyway,
I don't know about you guys, but I love a stop animation movie.
oh,
I like
amazing.
too.
Even if it's not good, if it's not that great, like, I love the Box Trolls and I love all the Aardvark Animation,
Yeah.
Wallace and Gromit.
Yeah.
them.
Stuff's
Um,
amazing. Yeah, them.
Yeah, Coraline. There's so much effort put into them. They're lovely.
And I'm
Coraline's
fine.
amazing.
I'm fine with mock stop motion animation if it's done well. Like the Coco,
Flush
I
Away.
think was a really good, fake stop motion
Coco.
looking film. It didn't. Coco, the Disney.
Was that
Disney thing
fake
from
stop motion looking? I don't think so. That
Yeah, I
was
mean
just
it's like 3D rendered, but the characters I think they're made to look like they're stop motion.
Are you sure
I
that's the
just
same
think that
movie?
the animation is getting so good that they're starting to look like, with the shadows and the depths of the characters. But I was surprised with Coco because there's like one good song in it, whereas actually the animated movie Sing, I think, even though it was like already recorded songs, I found that a lot more entertaining.
I think he's
even
thinking of a
though it
different
wasn't
movie.
Pixar.
I just watched Coco with Van, and there's none of that in there. Are you thinking of
I thought I was thinking of Coco. Looked like stop motion animation. No, it was the other one. The Something of Life.
the one Nicole liked better.
Yes, Book of Life.
Book of Life, maybe. I can't remember.
I think that might be.
And
what
that was
I'm
one of
thinking
those like.
Yes, it was the. I'm looking at it still from that right now. It's absolutely the Book of Life. Is the one
Okay, never saw that. I really should see that.
it's really good. Yeah.
But it was one of those
Camera's
like.
close up.
It was one of those
Glad
deep
I don't have
impact.
pimples.
It was like deep impact. It was
We
like,
can see into your pores.
I know.
wasn't it like it was like Deep Impact Armageddon year for those two
Kind
movies?
of, yeah. And unfortunately, I saw both of them in theaters, and I couldn't tell you. Like, if you gave me a plot point, I'd probably pick the wrong film because they were so similar. Music based, Spanish,
Day of the
culture,
Dead stuff, all
holiday
that.
kind of business.
Yeah. Well, that's cool. All right. Anyway, sorry.
Land of the
Charming,
Dead.
though.
Anyway,
Yeah.
yes.
Okay. All right. So Brian,
Yeah.
the Mummy Returns.
Did he?
Yep. Evelyn Rachel Weisz
Yeah.
unlocks her past life as what Egyptian princess?
Oh, jeez. All right. See, this is where
Yeah.
this is maybe where the
Multiple choice.
multiple choice would work. But I'm gonna try and suss it out. Okay, because like let's see. Isis was a Egyptian princess. Boy, all the other ones I'm thinking of are dudes or dudes with dog faces. You know the ones I'm talking about,
Yeah.
like the
dog face looking.
Tutankhamun didn't have a dog face.
No, but
No,
the gods.
but like
Anubis did, I think.
yeah,
But Anubis is a dude.
Anubis is a dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're regretting chucking away the old.
I totally am.
Multiple choice now.
I am. You know what? I will say I will go with Isis.
Nope.
Oh,
Scott?
man, I don't know this any better. In fact, I don't think I've seen Returns. I only ever saw the first one.
No, this is the first one.
Oh, you said
No.
Returns.
Oh no, this
Mummy-
is sorry.
The
sorry,
first one was
it's
just
second
called
one.
The Mummy.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, sorry. You're
Why
right.
don't you
It's
ask me who
2001.
Rachel Weisz is married to? Can we go with? Can we do that maybe?
Yeah, we
or
can do that.
I'm not
Handsome.
changing it now.
what kind of gardener was in a film featuring Rachel Weisz?
There you go. All right, hold on. Well, if it isn't Isis, but it's a prominent Egyptian mythology god, lord,
Princess Queen.
queen.
Yeah.
I mean, I can only think of Anubis, and I know that's not right. I'll say it anyway. Anubis.
Nefertiti.
Nefertiti, yeah,
Damn
of
it.
course.
Damn it. All right.
Of course.
Of
That's all right. Well,
course.
neither
All
of
right.
us got it, so it's as if it never
All right,
happened.
so that's a 0 for both. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so Scott,
Yeah.
Jurassic Park 3.
Yeah.
All right. What water sport is 12-year-old Eric Kirby doing in the ocean near Elsa Sauna when they are attacked at the beginning of the film?
I even know the scene. The tiny little dinosaurs that get them. It's the little. They look like tiny raptors.
No, he's in the ocean.
Yeah, no, I know, but oh no, you're right. He is in the ocean. That's different.
Yeah.
What am I thinking of? 2. I'm thinking of the beginning of 2.
Yeah,
Oh,
this is 3.
I've mixed them up. All
So
right.
he's doing a water sport. And if I remember rightly, it's a pterodactyl or something that comes down and gets him.
Yeah, you're right. So that's paragliding. Not paragliding.
Close,
Hold
yeah.
on. Paraskiing? What's that called? When you get pulled behind a boat and and you go up on a thing and you're still tied to the boat, but now you're in the air, that's called parasailing.
Ah,
That is
damn it.
correct.
Oh my lord.
Cut him off.
Yay! The funny
Yes.
thing is, if I'd have done the multiple choice, I would have thrown you more because I had surfing, water skiing, riding his jet ski, and parasailing.
I would have got it. I would have got the parasailing because
Yeah.
now I remember the
Yeah.
scene.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. All right, Brian. Number 9, Moulin Rouge.
Okay.
What Queen song is used in this musical movie?
Oh.
Oh shoot! All right. My first thought is "Don't Stop Me Now," but I want to think about this. No, do they do You're My Best Friend? Let me think about this.
We'll just talk between ourselves, Scott. So I think
Yeah.
Richard Roxburgh was the best, actually, out of that movie.
I love that movie. Like, legitimately,
great.
without irony, love it. Could watch it now. I love it so much. And I think I know the answer to this.
I
but-
actually went, when my ex-husband and I went to Fiji, we ended up on this tiny island on a tiny boat taking us to this tiny island. And right next to us in the cabin that was on our boat was Carol Connor, who does the Roxanne dance.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And the poor thing, she was pale as, and she got burnt to a cinder on the boat because it was an open boat to the island, and she got burnt as a cinder. She had to stay inside the whole time, which was fine because it rained the whole bloody vacation. So I still went swimming and stuff, but I brought magazines. There was no TV or anything, so I brought magazines, and she'd come into our room and say, "Have you got another magazine?" And I'm like, "Yeah, fine." And she even had a dance with my ex-husband. So
that's nice.
there you go. That's my Moulin Rouge.
Yeah, look
trivia.
at your brush with fame there. That's pretty good.
All right,
Yeah.
I'm gonna regret this. I'm going with Don't Stop Me Now.
No.
Yeah.
Scott?
Okay, so I think it's... Is it part of the... Now I gotta
It's
think.
just one Queen song used in Moulin Rouge. Come on, you love the movie. Think about it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm picturing the scene.
I think it's Seidler that sings it.
Yeah. Oh, hold on, I have to hear in my head. The show must go on.
Yes.
The show must go on.
Yes.
Must go on.
Yes.
Whew.
Yes.
Nice pull. Holy cow.
Well done.
I was worried it was only part of that awesome montage medley that they did.
Well, I
was
had
like-
the options were We Will Rock You, Somebody to Love, The Show Must Go On, and We Are the Champions.
Oh, those were your.
But yes, it was The Show Must Go On. I think
Yep.
it's after she collapses or something, and he's like, "Oh no, we've got to keep the show going on."
Totally. Yeah.
Oh,
Yep.
it's such a good
Okay,
movie.
so-
Yeah, I love it.
All right. So Scott stole that. So
Yep,
Scott, this
good
is your
pull.
question.
All right.
Number 10, The Fast and the Furious.
Okay.
At the end, what car does Dominic Toretto, Vin Diesel, race Brian O'Connor, Paul Walker in?
Damn it.
His father's what?
We just watched this.
We did. Yeah.
I know what Paul Walker was driving. It was a Supra, but that's not your question. Your
No.
question
what
is,
car does
what is
Dominic Toretto, Vin Diesel?
that? Yeah, that cool.
And it's his father's car.
Right. It's a cool muscle car from the 70s, 60s maybe. And it was black, and it was called...
Yeah, we got someone in the chat knows it.
Oh, I'm sure a lot of people in the chat know it.
JC Calhoun.
I'll just make a... Wait, did you say Calhoun? And earlier Brian said something else for J.C. Calhoun.
They said J.C. Calhoun or
Oh,
something
yeah,
like that.
Calhoun. Nobody can get Calhoun right today, or Calhoun. All right. I'll just say one. I can't think of anything, so I'll just say an old Chevelle. I don't know.
All right, Brian.
I'm not going to be much better. First thing that came into mind was the GTO.
What's a GTL?
Not the answer, apparently.
Apparently not an answer.
Yeah.
Gran-
It was
Gran Torino?
see, this is multiple choice.
Yeah,
It was a
yeah.
1970 Dodge Charger. If you just said
Oh,
Charger,
Charger!
Yes, right.
Son
Yeah.
of a
Yeah.
goat.
No, this is far better because I think. Well, I don't know. I mean, would we have gotten it hearing Charger? Probably.
Probably, but maybe not.
Yeah.
Still, like
Probably.
Well, it's more
This makes
fun.
you
It's
think
more fun
more.
with this challenge to
Yeah.
miss a bunch than to
I agree.
have a walk in the park.
Yeah, totally
yeah,
agree.
I agree.
Yeah.
Okay, so Brian's saying that, so let's see how it goes in this next one.
All right.
Mhm.
Okay, Emily. What does Emily, Audrey Tautou, do
Yeah.
for work?
I don't know what the movie is.
Oh, it's the French Amelie.
Yep.
Oh, I don't know that one either. I don't know.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, exactly.
I love this
I want
movie.
to say that she works in some fashion with the shoe industry, like at a shoe store. I'm going to say shoe store.
No, Scott?
Oh, I have no idea. A flower shop, because I don't know.
No.
I've never seen this.
Bookstore?
She's a cafe waitress.
Oh,
Cafe waitress, okay.
I never saw
Yeah,
it.
so the options were fruit stand seller, photo booth repairer, cafe waitress, or flight attendant.
Photo booth.
They're all jobs in the
repair?
movie.
Photo booth attendant. That's funny. Like a photo mat?
That's weird.
It's in the movie.
Okay.
That's the guy she falls in love with, the guy that scrapes the photos from under the... Anyway.
Oh,
Okay.
All right. That's
All
been
right.
forever. It's been 20 years since I've seen that film.
It's so charming.
It's
It is
been
I love
really
it.
cute.
since
And
I've
Audrey
seen it.
I love
Tautou
it.
is just so cute. Cute as a button.
It's visually beautiful as well.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
it's not just the story, it is just a visually beautiful film. Okay, Scott,
Yeah.
12.
Yeah.
Going down the girly path here, Legally Blonde.
Oh, all right.
Okay, what breed of dog does sorority girl Elle Woods, Reese Witherspoon, own?
It's one of those little teacup little shithead things.
Yeah.
My sister-in-law raises these, and I can't believe I don't remember the name of these dogs.
You're about to say Pitbull.
No, Pyrenees is the name that's coming to me, but I don't think that's right. But I'll say, I don't know what they are.
Mickey Rourke owns them.
Shih Tzu.
That helps.
I'll say a Shih Tzu.
Nope. Okay, Brian.
Damn it.
All right. First thing that came to mind was a Chihuahua. But I'm trying to think. I've actually never seen Legally Blonde.
You're not missing much.
But I'm thinking like with Scott and his Pyrenees,
Go with
I'm
your
wondering if it's
guts.
a Pekingese.
Go-
Oh,
go
really?
with your
Oh, let's say
guts.
Chihuahua then.
That is correct.
Damn it. Damn it.
I almost went like
First thing he
Pomeranian or
said.
Pekingese. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I put the options
You know what? I
Chihuahua.
probably would have settled back on Chihuahua.
Yeah, Chihuahua, Pomeranian, Maltese Terrier, or Shih Tzu. So,
Because they had a whole thing back in the. It's Shih Tzu was actually even one of the
On
choices.
list, yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. They had their day in the early 2000s with Taco Bell and Beverly Hills Chihuahua and all that stuff.
Oh, yeah. Then people realize
Yeah.
they're terrible, terrible animals,
They're
and they stop
horrible
doing it.
dogs.
Yeah.
We're sorry to all the Chihuahua owners, but they are those shaky little dogs. They always look nervous and they're always angry. It's like little man
Yeah, they're
complex.
little,
Right.
they're
the
pissed.
Napoleon
Anything
complex.
little is aggressive. It's like Shetland ponies are aggressive, but Clydesdales are lovely.
Yeah.
Regarding horses.
Yeah,
you
just
know,
different breeds.
Yep.
Sure.
Anything's big.
But you
is
know
quite
what's fun?
comfortable.
Let me-
Anything little is just like.
Let me tell you what's fun. You get when you mix them with a Cocker Spaniel, a Shih Tzu, and a Poodle. That dog is literally called a Cockashitsapoo, and that's fun to say. Cockashitsapoo.
Cockashitsapoo.
Cockashitsapoo, everybody.
Cockashitsapoo.
Yeah, Cockashitsapoo. All right,
Someone
go ahead.
needs to breed them, just so you can say it. Okay, Brian.
Yeah,
All right, AI, artificial intelligence.
sure.
What
A
is
movie with 11
David?
endings.
Yeah.
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 What is David, the prototype Mika child, searching for when Monica leaves him in the woods?
He's searching for. Doesn't he spend the whole time searching for his mother? Although Monica is the one who leaves him in the woods. That's his.
What a bitch.
Right, but that's his pseudo. That's his adopted mother. So what is he searching for?
I don't know. That's when that movie got interesting.
Yeah.
I like that movie.
He finds
I do
it
too.
at the end.
Oh,
Yeah,
why is
he's
Brian
searching
getting all
for
the
the,
cheater? Brian's getting all the hints and the cheats here.
Oh no!
Aw.
You got Mickey Rourke raises them as a hint
Yeah,
for the
exactly.
dog.
I don't know what that is. I have no idea what Mickey Rourke does with his free time.
You got a hint on Moulin Rouge of who sings the song.
Yeah, that's true.
He's searching for the angel.
Gonna have to be more specific.
He's searching for the blue
Another
angel.
name? No, another name.
Fairy
not
angel.
Yes,
Angel fairy.
Yes.
Yes.
Fairy, the blue fairy.
Blue Fairy.
Yeah.
That was a complete and total amble into the.
Yeah, you
You
wandered
had to
in.
basically pick me up and put me into the right answer. That's
Yeah.
what you did.
I was happy to pick you up, Brian. Don't worry
Yeah.
about it.
It's all good.
Okay. All right. So, Scott.
Yeah.
All right. Mulholland Drive.
Yeah.
What famous veteran Hollywood actress was this her last feature film?
Oh my gosh. Okay. All I always think of is Nick Nolte's in that, and that's about my only memory of it.
I always get this and Mulholland Falls confused. Mulholland Falls is the David Lynch one, right?
I think Drive is the David Lynch.
Mulholland
Oh,
Drive, is the David
Drive
Lynch.
is the David Lynch one.
Yeah,
Okay.
Naomi Watts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, great film. Yeah.
Well, it's definitely not
See,
Naomi.
this is where multiple choice come in really handy.
Did she retire? Give me this hint. Did she retire or die, or what happened there?
It was basically her last film. She retired and then she died.
Oh, okay.
She was a dancer, but she was quite big in the heyday of Hollywood.
Okay. I can't think of it at all, so I'm going to say Gregory Hines.
That's a guy.
I know, but I can't think of who this is. I'm just wrong. I have no idea.
Wow, just right off the charts there. Okay, so Brian.
See, I don't know this either. And if I were to guess a dancer who was big in her heyday, I'd go with Ginger Rogers. But that's as far as the guesses I'm going to give you.
Let's see if anybody got it right. Come on, chat room. Did anyone get it right?
I'm trying to think. Anne Margaret? She was a dancer.
Was she?
Yes.
Was it Anne Margaret?
Yes, but it's too late.
Yeah.
Anne
I already gave you another guess.
Yeah.
That woman's got a weird old hyphen in the middle of her name for no reason.
Anne Margaret
All right,
has a
so-
hyphen?
Anne Margaret. Yeah.
Oh.
Yep.
She's
Okay.
Anne hyphen Margaret is
All
her
right.
name.
Sure. Why not?
Because that's why you didn't get it.
When in Rome.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
so let's do it. Let's just do a tiebreaker.
All right.
Okay.
Are we
Because we're
tied?
at the end of the quiz.
Are we
flew
tied
by.
or we don't
All
know?
right, tiebreaker. So first in, because we all know Scott's great at this.
Okay.
Brain fart time.
Uh-huh.
All right. Who plays Donnie Darko?
Jake Gyllenhaal.
Did Scott
That's
get
correct.
it?
Yeah, I
He
did
did
get
get
it.
Oh
it.
my
Yes.
god.
Yes. Only be like
Oh my god.
the yell lead in
Yeah.
is always a distraction. It's a very effective defense mechanism.
I know, and it's
No,
like,
Jake Gyllenhaal.
yeah. I almost said Maggie
That's the first
Gyllenhaal.
time that you've got a tiebreaker.
Yeah. Oh wait, so
Yeah,
that
so-
means what does that mean? That we have to
I
break?
don't
Scott-
know who's
Scott
won.
got
I
this
can't be bothered
anyway. I
adding it
mean-
up.
Who
Yeah,
won?
Scott,
Did I win?
you absolutely won because I shouldn't even get a point for that blue fairy business. 6-5
You're
is
being so
what
humble, Brian.
Anna Krakatoa.
Okay.
If you've won, you've won. Face up to it. There are winners and losers in life. God damn it. and you
I'm
just
saying
gotta
that
bring
I
yourself to
shouldn't.
it.
I shouldn't. If there was any chance of me winning, it shouldn't be based on that blue angel fairy looking for his mother business.
Yeah.
All right, well, I'll take that into consideration when I do the add up. But anyway, well done, everybody. Thanks, chat room. Hi, chat
By the
room.
way, JC Califoon in the chat room says it was Anne Miller because Anne Margaret wasn't in it and she is still alive.
Oh.
Oh, fuck. I got that wrong.
Yeah.
Oh, you gotta
Anne
mark
Margaret
that.
very disappointed to find out that she retired and died and was in that movie.
Yeah, someone let her
Oh,
know.
they're two very different Anns. That's terrible. I've got that so wrong.
That's totally fine.
Oh my God.
It wouldn't, it wouldn't have mattered because neither one of us got it anyway. But
Well, before we forget, you need to tell people where your podcast is so people can go listen to more things about movies. Nothing to do with
Okay,
Anne
well,
Margaret.
that's all we talk about, and we don't bag the critics or anything. Well, I'm part of the Retro Cinema podcast. You just type in the Retro Cinema podcast into Google. You can find us. We just released tonight our top 10 films of 1986. Good year for films.
Yeah.
And yeah, I host it with Angry Man, and we just talk very positively, lots of trivia, all that sort of thing. And the end of next month, I will be joining Scott and Brian for a mega quiz of all horror movies.
Ooh.
Now, you should throw
Nice.
out a vote whether people prefer the multi choice or whether they prefer straight out answers.
That's a good question.
Yeah.
We'll
do a straw
Throw
poll
out
or
a
something.
poll.
Yeah, we'll do a poll.
Yeah.
We'll write up a poll, put it in the chat room and elsewhere, and we'll let them pick. Quick, before you go,
Excellent.
the best
Yeah.
movie of 1986. Go. What is the best film of 86?
Oh, but that gives them my number one, and then no one will listen.
yeah, you don't want to do that exactly. It's
Oh.
a spoiler.
That is a spoiler. Why would I do
Give
that?
us
Why would I spoil
It's
things?
aliens.
It's aliens. Aliens is the right answer. Congratulations. Well done. And we'll
Thank
see you next
you.
time. Bye now. All right. There you go. I got to go bleep those F words. All right. Where are we now? We're at a point where we're going to do what? We're going to do some news. because we have control
Okay,
over
we
this.
got time?
Yeah, we got
All right.
time.
Oh, right, because
Yeah.
Sure,
we got to change
right.
in the lineup today. So we're going to do some news real quick. Here you go. It's time for the news, and it's brought to you by
Astrobion, or Astrobion, is an indie puzzle game in development made by a single medical student in Berlin. It features simulation of cell biology in pixel art 2D style, and it aims to give the player the sense of discovery within the frame of academia. It's completely free, and its current alpha is playable right now. Consider joining the Discord server. Oh, no, there's no link to that. Consider joining the Discord server. There you go. Your critique, ideas, and thoughts would help shape the game for the future. Find out more about the project, probably including the link to the Discord server at www. Why do I put the W's in there? Astrobion.com. That's ASTROBION.com.
Well, I mean, to your credit, the W's were there, so you were just reading. But
Yeah. $5 says Brian reads www.
www. This will be my new goal now, is to always put a URL in there that has the
Yes,
three
let's
W's.
see how much it is. http://
Oh, I'm looking at it here. Oh, he's got a whole walkthrough on the front page and everything. This is cool. A medical student. Imagine that.
Yeah.
How do you have time?
Oh, this is really cool.
Yeah, it's pretty rad. All right. Brian, you'll like this because I guess you're watching this.
I just finished it yesterday.
Okay, so you're not only
I'm not only watching it, I'm done watching it.
This thing is like this explosive, no one saw it coming hit.
Yeah, this is being talked about to overtake Bridgerton as the most watched series on Netflix.
I can't believe there's a show on Netflix that is either dubbed or subtitles that will take over the top spot. I don't know why that surprises
Yeah, that
me.
does seem weird. And it's Korean, much like Parasite.
Oh, yeah, Parasite.
A really fine film.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I heard of it. I've heard of that movie, that Parasite movie. Well, all right. So here's the deal: a Korean man is being inundated with over 4,000 phone calls a day because his phone number was used in Netflix's new hit Squid Game. So I don't know where this number appears. Well, let's find out.
It appears. I'll tell you, it appears on business cards throughout the film.
Oh my lord! And people are calling it. Great.
Yeah.
I kind of want to call it. Is it here somewhere? That's not in this article.
Oh, let's not harass this.
I don't want to harass him, but I just kind of want to hear what happens if you call it now. My guess is he's got something forwarded.
Do you want to play the game? Give me your name and your birth date.
He's been offered 100 million won, the equivalent of $85,000, by a South Korean presidential candidate in exchange for his phone number. So the phone number is now hot.
So it's not even like somebody who wants to get it to kind of put some sort of advertising, advertising for the show. It's a presidential candidate who people are going to call. Well, you didn't find Squid Game, but you did find a place to vote for your.
Yep. And as a result, this dude is inundated. And at this point, I would sell my phone for $85,000. No problem.
Yeah.
Sell it.
Yeah.
Who cares? It's just a number. Get another number. Oh,
For
someone
sure.
has the number in the chat.
No, that's 867-5309.
Oh.
That's definitely not the number.
I was hoping it was the number.
That's Jenny's number. Boy, is she tired of people
She
calling
is
her.
so sick of getting called all the time.
Yeah. Do you remember when I was on a mission to whatever area code I could find that number in is available? I was going to buy it for the Coverville request line.
Oh, right.
Never found one that was available in any area code, unfortunately.
Yeah. No, I assume that means that they've been taken away or.
I mean, there was one on eBay for $100,000 or something, but
what? Really?
Yeah.
Is it still the popular thing in Hollywood? Is still do 555 numbers, right? Which don't exist anywhere. Yeah.
So,
Pretty funny that you have to do that, I think.
It is funny, and I love how it breaks the fourth wall in Last Action Hero.
Oh yeah. Well, and let me tell you this: Korea don't care. They're going to put this number out. They don't care whose it belongs to. They don't give a crap.
You'd think they would have bought a phone number that they could put a recording promoting the show.
Yeah.
And then put that number on the business cards, because they'd have those cards printed up.
Yeah, they had to do it.
Yeah.
It says in the first episode, business cards containing an 8-digit number that gets contestants involved in the survival game are given to multiple characters.
It is the weirdest 9-episode PlayStation ad you're ever gonna see.
I mean, after there must be something to this. It can't just be.
It's
a
really
fluke.
good.
It must be amazing.
It's compelling, and it's like Black Mirror meets Hunger Games meets Big Brother or something like that. Like it's
Huh.
it's very compelling.
Is it well
Yeah, I mean,
acted? Are the actors good? I mean, I know they're speaking
Very
green,
good.
but
That's actually what kind of makes it from just being like throwaway slasher, throwaway Saw knockoff horror kind of thing.
I feel you.
The acting and the character development are both excellent.
All right, sign me up. I'm gonna watch it.
Yeah.
You don't have to sign me up. I have the.
You have the service. You have Netflix.
I have the Netflix, so I can watch it.
You could press a button and be watching it minutes after we end the show today.
That's right. Yeah, if I have nothing else to do, which unfortunately is not true. All right, well, that'll be our story for today. We're going to take a break. When we come back, we're doing Call Now. Why? Because Wendy's not here today. It's time for you guys to call in and talk to us. Ask us your questions. I'm firing up that hotline now. I'm not taking any calls until it's time, so you can try now if you want, but I won't answer until it's time. We answer no phone until it's time. Anyway, someone's already calling. That's hilarious. Anyway, we'll do that shortly after this musical break, which Brian will now present in all of his glory.
Yeah, oh boy. Talk about going back to the 80s for this one. This is a new artist named Riki, R-I-K-I. Might be pronounced Ricky, I don't know. But she's from Pasadena, California, or from somewhere in that area. And she's got a brand new album coming out at the end of November. November, you've got to wait, but that's all right. This will tide you over, and you'll want to listen to this song over and over and over again. If you like the Human League, I think you're going to get a kick out of this. And if you really want to see something just batshit crazy, check out the video for this song as well. This is the song Marigold featuring Joshua Eustace by Riki.
I've coddled him as if he were my own child. After all, he's responsible for all of this.
What the dog doing?
The morning stream. There's nothing wrong with the food.
All right, we have returned from our song break. That song again, Brian, was what?
That song again is Marigold by the artist Riki, or Riki.
Riki.
And it's nuts. She's going to be touring in spring 2022. She's going to be supporting Choir Boy. And that show or that tour kicks off March 15th in Denver, Colorado.
Whoa. Are you going to go? Are you going to be there?
I might after I listen to the rest of the album. The album, by the way, is called Gold. Comes out November 26th. And if the rest of it sounds as 80s synth pop goodness as this one does, with just kind of this... I'll tell you, this video features a prosthetic top that puts Madonna's or Katy Perry's stuff to shame. So, yeah.
Do fireworks emit from the nipples?
They do not.
Oh, well, forget it then.
No.
I'm out.
Yeah.
I'm out.
Yeah. Sorry.
All right. Awesome. Okay, guys, line up.
Call now.
It's time for Call Now. Yeah, that's right. It's Call Now, where we take your phone calls and we answer them. And we're going to take one right now. Let's find out who this is right now. Hi, who's this? Good morning.
It's Ty.
Oh, hi. You're.
Hi, Charlie.
What are you doing? You got the radio on back there or something? I can hear myself.
Yeah, I did. You answered fast.
Oh, well, look.
You turn your radio down.
I always aim for speed when I can. What's going on? How are you?
I'm all right.
Yeah?
Yeah. So, a few years ago, I had a sex change, AMA.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh, ask you anything about it.
Oh, you want us to ask you? Yeah. I do have some, actually. Okay, this is great. All right. So,
did they offer for you to be able to keep the old parts in a jar, formaldehyde jar?
No, and I wanted to.
Oh, that would have been awesome.
They wouldn't let you? That does suck.
Yeah.
No, what I wanted to do was to put it in some water and then just take that water, and then so if anyone believed in homeopathy and water has a memory, I could throw dick water on them.
Okay, all right. Scott,
wow.
how about your question?
Boy, I'm really glad you asked that, Brian. Let me think of one. What's funny is that was exactly my question: is did you get to keep anything in a jar?
Oh, really? Oh, that's hilarious.
Because that just seems like the first thing you'd want to know, right? That you get to. I asked this of like people who've had their appendix out. Like, oh, did you ask to keep it?
Yeah.
Or,
yeah.
I just something about that. All right, here's mine. I got one. This is actually a real question. this often comes with hormone therapy, right? Is that permanent? Do you have to take like estrogen like lifetime, or how's it work? I don't know how that works.
Oh yeah, no, it's permanent. Like I give myself injections every week.
Okay, and do you do it in the bum or in the leg, the thigh?
The leggy bum area.
The leggy bum area.
I guess
Mm-hmm.
technically it's the leg, but it's close to the butt.
That's where I get
Leggy
my tea.
Bum was my favorite 1920s stand-up comedian.
Old Leggy Bum. Boy, he couldn't do that act today, though. Oof, it would really not.
It was a little racy.
Yeah, wouldn't work. So that's where I get my tea shots. When I get the low T, I stick it in the Leggy Bum. All right, Brian, you got anything else you want to ask? I have another one, but it's kind of yeah. But I'll wait for
let's say any phantom boner feelings?
Interesting you ask that. So if I were to describe the pain afterward, it would feel like getting kicked in the balls constantly.
Ooh.
But you don't have them.
Yeah. Oh, that sucks.
But that goes away. After a month, I was totally fine. So.
Okay, so it's not a chronic thing where that's still the feeling.
God,
no, it's not a chronic thing at all, and it's like
that would suck.
Like I got really lucky and had zero complications or anything, and it's the best decision I made of my life. So
okay, let me ask you this: I assume the goal is you take some of the old Pedro and apply him to the new Virginia, right?
That's exactly what happened. And when I went to my doctor is Pierre Brassard. He's very famous in Canada because he's the only one who takes the health insurance.
Yeah.
And but he's so experienced that I walked in for a consult. My consultation with him was probably less than 5 minutes.
Okay.
I walked in. He says, "Do you have any questions you haven't already researched?" And I'm like, "Nope." And he goes, "All right, just take your pants off so I can see if you have enough skin to work with." I took it off. He takes a look, doesn't even get closer. He goes, "Okay, that's enough." That was the end of the consultation.
That's enough. It's quite sufficient, he says. That's fantastic. All right, so all right, that's interesting because I didn't know if that was always the case. If it was the goal was always to make a vagine there,
Well, I mean, his technique, there are lots of techniques and evolving ones. There's a longer, more painful surgery that can preserve some glands and lubrication cells, but that's not the one I got because that's not the one Canada paid for.
Right.
Sure.
Yeah, Canada ain't gonna pay for that lube job, are they? That's everyone always wants universal Canada health care, but when it comes to getting those lube sensors, or what'd you call it, cells, forget it.
Yeah, well, actually, I forget the name of the actual cells or glands, but actually, it's not really Canada's fault. It's the doctors who do the technique who don't take the socialized health care.
Oh, I see. Oh, right, because they're super specialized. I assume this stuff's like still specialized.
And don't be afraid to ask a question that you might think offensive, because I won't get offensive, and I'm doing this. I won't get offended because I do this. Get like all the potentially bad questions or what you want out of the way, because I won't get offended and someone else might. So I'll be the lightning rod.
Sure. Oh, I have one more that just popped into my head. With the estrogen therapy, do you get the boobers naturally, or do you got to add on the boobers, or do you care?
It highly depends on the person.
Yeah.
I know someone in the tadpole community who had a lot of trouble pushing them, and I got fortunate.
Yeah. All right. Well, I kind of have some of my own, and I'd like to know how to get rid of mine. If you'd like mine, let me know.
Would you like any of my boobers?
Either of them, or of all three? Yeah, I've got a third one. Brian, you have any other hot questions you want to ask before?
No, I'm trying to think of anything that I'm curious about with this, and I know something will come up. They'll be like, "Oh, I wish I would have asked her that," but I right now I don't have anything.
Yeah.
Else.
Now, I know. What is if someone knows about your transition, do you have terminology you prefer when they talk about it? In other words, is it just simply Do you? Oh, you've transitioned. Is that the language you like? Is there something else you're supposed to say? Do you guys have little nicknames in the community itself? I say community, but just if you had 3 trans people in a room, would one of them go nudge you with an elbow, and you'd have some kind of fun term you'd use that nobody else is allowed to use?
Not really. Maybe egg. It's just someone who doesn't realize they're trans yet.
Egg? Oh, I love that.
Someone who's egg.
In other words, they haven't hatched yet.
They haven't hatched.
Yeah.
That's great. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I like that. That's exactly what I was looking for. Something like that. Someone's an egg.
Yeah, and if there are some other ones that I won't go into because they're kind of esoteric and would probably piss off some people. But
sure. Well, that's my whole point. Is like when you're in it, like it's when you start, you just kind of go like, oh, I'm so and so in my transition. But the process, is just generally called a transition. But someone who has not started to transition and has not realized they are trans, or at least publicly admitted it, they're called an egg. Yeah.
Ooh, what famous celebrity would you most suspect is an egg?
Good one, Brian.
Okay.
That's good.
Well, I have a lot of drag queens that I probably won't bring up.
Sure, of course.
Oh God, and Elliot Page could have been one, but Elliot Page is trans.
Yep.
Did you have a notion before she made that clear, or he now?
I had maybe not really. I didn't, not really, because I probably wouldn't have wanted to believe it because I really thought he was pretty.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, for sure.
But oh God,
we were really hoping for like, that guy what played Captain America.
I know. I was like Walton Goggins.
Yeah, Walton Goggins. Never seen an egg quite like Walton Goggins before.
Exactly.
What a weird pick.
It's just a name I like saying.
That's funny. I mean, this would be like asking me, trying to go, who do you think? I mean, it's not the same. Look, if I was gay, all right, and somebody said, hey, Scott, who do you think's closeted gay in Hollywood? That feels like a reasonable question to ask me, and we could have some fun with it. But if I'm not gay and I'm the guy that bellies up for that stuff, it seems wrong. I shouldn't be the guy going,
well, yes, of course.
I think that guy who plays Hulk, he's gay. I think he might be gay. That's just weird of me. But hearing it from Tally this is different. All right, so anybody you can think of?
Not off the top of my head.
Right. I love that question though.
Yeah.
Just I don't know why it feels very.
I'll think on it.
It's very Access Hollywood of us to ask that. It's like Mario Lopez kind of question, a little softball there. All right. Well done. This has been enlightening. I've learned things today.
Yeah.
And
if you have further questions, you can always feel free to ask me. But I've given you the permission to ask me the inappropriate ones. Only ask me and no one else.
Yeah.
Yes, of course. We appreciate that.
Yeah. That's
you're a safe space.
Yeah. You're my safe space to ask hard hitting questions in the future.
Yeah. Well, I had a safe space installed a few years ago.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You can keep your weed in. Okay, that's my final question.
Oh no!
For a lady, they got their little space, right? And that's a very biological sort of whatever. I assume if you transition, you can be specific about the redo and say, I just need this to house some change, like I want to have extra pennies and dimes in there or whatever. Like you can do whatever you want. So what is that true or is that all bullcrap?
Well, you can't really determine your depth because that's kind of based on your previous size.
Yeah.
But there are people who could just get like a surface surgery and don't get any depth.
Yeah.
But to answer the question,
did you get snaps or a zipper down there to hold things in?
Not.
Yeah, like a little change purse, like a little zipper, like a little. You're like, oh, hold on, I have change for that. Also, here's a tip. Oh, you want to give to the March of Dimes? Oh, hold on a second. Take it out, pop it in the thing, in the can. Why not? This is a great idea. And if it's, I guess what I'm saying is if it's not an area full of, you're not going to absorb anything in there. You could put your weed in there. I'm not saying you should, but couldn't you do that?
Yeah.
Right.
I think it'd still get through the pores, and it would end badly.
Well, if you're just shoving it in there without anything, yeah, it could probably get absorbed. If you keep it in a little baggie. The baggie might actually cause some micro abrasions or something. But
Okay.
this is this
Carter, are
has
you
been
able
fully
to
documented.
reach? Can you go into the studio and just yank Scott's microphone if
you
things
just
get really hairy?
Yeah, you just rip it out of my face and never let me speak again. Well, all right. That's. I'm really glad I asked that question.
Well,
Tally, have a fantastic week. We'll see you next time. Oh. All right. The number's open, everybody.
Call now.
801-471-0462 is the number. 801-471-0462. And we're here to answer your hard-hitting, interesting questions. Do you have one? Something's been chewing on you. You're like, oh, man.
I really want to ask Scott and Brian about this.
Yeah.
Or
Brian sure has that thing he does. I'd sure like
Claire
to
in
know
the chat
more.
room. For those listening, Claire in the chat room just said AMA about my absorbent, and the last word it kind of follows what we just talked about.
Oh, wow. No, Claire, please. I don't want to. That's.
Could you put weed in there?
Can you put your weed in there? All right, let's see who this is. Hang on a second. Hi, thanks for calling. Who's this?
Hi, this is Wasim.
Oh, hello, Wasim. It's nice to have you here. Where do you hail from?
I hail from Germany. This is the first time I ever call.
Oh, wow.
No
Okay.
way, dude. That's awesome. Germany's cool.
Yeah,
and
it's really hard to get a hold.
We love the Germans now. All is forgiven. We love them. We love the Germans.
What time is it in
but I'm
Germany?
actually not from Germany, though.
Oh, give me your accent is not. You have a slight accent, and I don't hear German in it. Where are you from?
I am from Syria, actually.
Oh, cool.
Oh, wow.
All right. Yeah,
Cool.
I was gonna say I kind of have a Middle Eastern kind of thing going there. That's awesome. Are you there for good? Or you always lived in Germany, or what's the deal?
No, I've been here like for the last 6 years or so. I'm the medical student with the game.
Oh, you're the guy with the game.
Cool. All right. How do you
I'm the
pronounce?
guy.
How do you pronounce the name of it?
Astrobion, I think.
Okay.
Would be.
I did have it. Astrobion. All right.
Oh,
Good.
well done, Brian. You
Yeah,
nailed
you nailed it.
Yeah. Well, good deal. And now that I know that you're in Germany, but not from there, they're fine. They'd learned their lesson. It was like 70 years ago. It's fine. Everything's fine. Don't stress about it. I'm just saying they got they cleaned things up. That's all I'm saying. All right. Hey, give us we got a question for us today. What do you got going on there?
I don't know. I haven't prepared anything at all. I hope you guys are doing well. That's all.
Yeah, we are doing pretty good. It's I think we're better because you called, so that's really nice of you to do that. Thanks for calling in, and good luck with your game. I'm pretty excited about it.
Yeah, I hope it does well.
Yeah. Calls are open.
Call now.
801-471-0462.
Your daughter is awesome. She goes, "Don't mention the war." Like Faulty Towers. I love it. I love it.
Yeah, I raised him right with
You did.
the British comedies. She loved
Absolutely.
all the kids love Faulty Towers. All right, we got another one coming in. This looks like it's from a non-international calling number. So let's find out who we got.
Mention the war.
Oh, that's
Oh,
Brian.
there's
I
still
heard.
this. I'm hearing me. I'm
Hi.
calling.
Hi, who's this?
Sorry about that. It's Amy.
Oh, hi, Amy.
Hey,
That's
Amy,
really
the
cute.
calls are coming from inside the podcast.
Inside the house. That's weird. It said that your area code is my area code, but that can't be right. So something's weird with this.
She VPN to make it look like she's in your state.
Dastardly.
Claire wants me to say vagina.
Oh, that's fine.
So there you go,
that's
Claire.
fine.
I
We
said
say
it.
that, yeah.
Yeah. Very, very, very well done. Vagina's good. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so while we're talking about body parts, I have a question for Brian.
Okay.
Wow.
So,
Wow.
As we've established, I'm doing this charity ride in November, right?
Oh, yeah.
The last time I went on a fairly, long for me training ride, my butt was like asleep. It was like in that, that kind of stage of the sleep where it's like sore, and I was like, man, and it wasn't like muscle sore. It was just like my ass was asleep. How do you avoid this? How do you deal
need
with
that
this
chamois
on a bike?
cream.
Oh yeah, the cream, the
chamois cream.
Yeah.
I do chamois cream anytime I'm doing a ride longer than 10 to 15 miles, and you also might want to see if you've got the right seat for your bike. Tina got me a new seat for mine in August, and I wish I would have had this in in June when I did the ride, because it's so much more comfortable for long rides. The one I had is a good racing seat, so it's like, aerodynamic and fast, but it does it's made for short, quick rides as opposed to long touring style rides. And I was getting the same thing, where on long rides it would cut off the circulation in places, and my butt would feel numb, and for the last 20 miles I'd be alternating standing and going on, putting weight on one leg or on the other, just to kind of get some circulation back there. So two things: get some chamois cream, and the good stuff, or the stuff that I've used is, what is it called?
Dr. Scholl's chode butter.
It's
I have some
chamois
of it. And by the way, I told my husband that you guys call it chode butter, and he was like, "Those guys, they're so funny and
of course
inappropriate at the same time."
Yeah.
So chamois butter is the stuff I use.
But I have some that's like for women, because pH is an issue down there.
Oh, right. Yeah, can't be baking a loaf of bread down there.
Right.
Yeah, you're not going to want to get the stuff called D's nuts either, likely.
Right,
all right.
right.
So then let's go back to the other recommendation, which is getting the right kind of seat for your bike. Go to a decent, like a place that specializes in cycling, and take your bike in there, show them the seat you've got, and say, I'm going on this long touring ride. Is this the best kind of seat, or is there a better kind of seat for me to have on my bike?
I assume they have sizes, right? Or different sizes. Like you may have one brand, but there's like 3 different fits. Right?
Yes,
okay.
There are, right. I mean, and there's some that have like a cutout in the middle that lets air flow through, which is key for long rides. But that can cause some pain if it's like too wide an opening, and part of your butt cheeks are kind of getting pushed down in there and cutting off the circulation. So it's really like you almost want to get fitted for a seat, like you do for a suit or a pair of shoes or something.
Yeah, that seems cool.
Okay,
yeah.
cool.
Yeah,
that tracks. That's kind of what my husband told me too. Like, we just need to take you down to the bike doctors and have them do a fitting for you.
Yeah,
so,
exactly.
Right,
and
cool.
Yeah, and you can get a decent seat for like $60-$80, and it's one of the easiest and best upgrades you can do for your bike to make it more comfortable and better for long rides. Because the stock seat that comes with an off-the-shelf bike is going to fit one person, and it's probably the guy who designed the bike.
Yeah, and even then, they're trying to one size fits all, and that's never going to work. It's like hats with me. I got to have hats that are big, man. If you don't make a big hat, forget it. My head ain't fitting in your weird little hole that you made. Forget it.
Exactly.
Well, good luck, Red Fraggle,
Cool.
aka Amy.
Thank you.
Thank
I'm
for
gonna
calling.
throw my link in the chat again just to plug myself.
Go for it.
Yeah, plug it. Yep.
Plug it.
tinyurl.com/redfragglebike for those listening and not watching.
Support your fellow Tadpooligans. All right. We have time for one more.
Call now.
All right.
One more. 801.
What body part will they ask us about next?
They're so
Scott,
quick. Here they are. I don't know. We'll find out right now. Hi, who's this?
Hi, this is BioCow. How can I help you?
Oh, man.
Hey, BioCow. All right, I'm going to look right now. I'm going to see which message I have up right now.
Here's what BioCow should do for us. He should make one of the coolest things for Twitch people to make titles. That's what you should. Oh, wait. You've already done it. Oh, he's already done it. Yeah.
It's Still Waiting. It's the movie poster for a movie called Still Waiting. Is that who's that main guy? Did you superimpose somebody else? Oh no, that's the main guy.
From Still, I don't remember.
Who is that?
What is Still Waiting? I don't know what that is.
It's the sequel to the movie Waiting with Ryan Reynolds, which was pretty funny. But then there's this Still Waiting, and I don't know a thing about this. I didn't even know this existed.
Yeah, this is news to me.
But it's got Luis Guzman in it.
Ooh, I like Luis Guzman.
Yeah,
that's cool.
Full disclosure, I've never seen either movie. So
really, well,
Waiting is great if you've worked in the restaurant food service industry and know the kind of horrible things that go on in the back in the kitchen. But it's not good if you are like going to restaurants and you want to hope that those things aren't going on in the kitchen of your restaurant.
Well, it's got that John Francis Daly kid in it from Freaks and Geeks, the little squirrely kid.
The first one?
Yeah. Wait, the first one. There's only one Freaks
Yeah,
and
there's
Geeks.
two. There's Waiting and Still Waiting.
Oh. Well, the first one is what I'm looking at here.
Yeah.
I didn't see either
This
of
is
these
like
either, so I'd be down. I'll watch this.
It's it's almost like Office Space for the food industry. Oh yeah, the kid from Freaks and Geeks, the main kid.
Yeah, the little squirrely brother kid.
Yeah, and it's also got Justin Long and
Anna Faris. Chris
I mean
Pratt's
it is your who's who
leftover wife.
of 90s teen coming into age of getting in their first acting gigs. Kind of stuff.
Wendy Malick, she's great. And
Yeah,
everything.
she's great.
Oh man! All right. Well, BioCow, you
Anyway,
and I have a job.
You
We
had a
have to watch
question.
this
You
movie.
had a question though, didn't you?
Yeah.
Oh, I just had a question to see how Showbot's treating you.
Oh, we love it.
If you need anything else out of it.
Freaking love
Showbot's
it, dude.
the best.
Yeah, it's the best. I can't think of much. Like right now, it does everything, and it's this perfect little tool. And
Did
everybody
you make it so that it adds periods to the end of each submission automatically if there isn't already punctuation?
Honestly, that's on my list of things to do. Kind of to make it so that your moderators can actually edit titles.
Oh, that's a great idea.
That's a lot of power.
Cool.
Yeah,
that's a lot of
no.
power, though.
Any of those, that is a lot of power. They could really mess with us. I don't know. Maybe there's a way for us to have like a button that'll end any and all edits at a certain point, and say, "All right,
oh yeah, no kidding.
edit time's over. Boop. Now they're all locked in."
I've loved Wendy Malick, by the way, since HBO's Dream On. That's my Wendy Malick.
She's the one that told George to come by her office for a quick checkup and then charged him, and he thought it was
Yes.
free. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Gosh.
Everybody's been on Seinfeld at least once. No, for real, dude. This thing is an amazing tool, and I know we're not the only ones that seriously benefit from it. I was just talking to Tom yesterday. After the show was over, after DTNS, we were just talking about how rad it is. So you're everyone's hero, man. Well done.
Well, honestly, a lot of what it is now came out of you guys, working with it and wanting, multiple titles and things like that. So
yeah,
I'd say at least a quarter of it, maybe half is because of TMS. So
nice. Well, that makes me feel good.
Thank
Very
you.
cool.
Yeah, I'm glad that we gave you so much work to do.
I was gonna say who gets the most
Oh,
titles submitted? Is it?
All
Oh, go
the
ahead.
other stuff that I do for Brian too.
Right.
Still waiting.
Sure.
Yes, I love those. It's like every time I see a new one, it just cracks me up. Who's getting the most title submissions these days? Is it still the
Has to be us, right? Aren't we it?
Yeah, it's a daily show, and you've got a bigger audience than DTNS, which is the only other daily show. So
yeah,
cool.
Yeah,
it's us, man. Take that, everybody else.
Woo!
All you losers.
We were talking.
Yeah, that's right.
TMS PM. You use YouTube. That could work with Showbot if you wanted it to.
Well, we use. Oh, interesting. Because right now they all run over to Twitch and do votes, even though there's nothing going on.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
It's a little bit hacky, but it could work. And
Okay.
we could talk about that if you wanted to.
All right. I was wondering if YouTube was going to have to start doing some of that stuff. Anyway, with all these big Twitch streamers moving over there, they don't have any of those tools, those community tools, really. So, very curious. All right. Well, BioCow, always a pleasure, as my dad would say.
Yes.
Have a fantastic week, and we'll see you next time. All right. Brian, we've done all the calls we can do.
We've done as many as time will allow.
Yeah, that's the way to put it. So now we'll do this. We're gonna get out of here. And by the way, the end of the show today is brought to you by this person, Brian.
From one of the creators of Botched, a D&D podcast, comes the story of Solomon, a man from a time long forgotten. Thrust into responsibility, he must decide how far he's willing to go in order to protect those that he cares about. The consequences of desperate decisions leads to the world's first werewolf. This is Lycan, Solomon's Odyssey, a fully illustrated 60-page graphic novel, the first in an ongoing series spanning across different cultures, mythologies, and folklore throughout history. This Kickstarter is fully funded and set to end on the morning of October 3rd. That's Sunday. So if you would be interested in backing a dream more than 10 years in the making, you can search for Lycan, Solomon's Odyssey on Kickstarter. That's Lycan. Or head over to hiveheadstudios.com or even clockfox.net because Dennis has some really weird patrons. Dennis would like to thank everyone who's already backed the project and anyone who backs it after hearing this message. You will never truly know how much it means to him. Thank you for your support.
Very, very nice. Coverville today, right? What's going on?
Oh, yeah. Coverville's happening today. A dude named Gordon Sumner is turning 70 this weekend. Gordon Sumner used to wear these striped T-shirts as a kid, rugby shirts, and got the nickname Sting, and now he has sex for 4 hours. There you go. That's the story of Sting.
Great. Perfect.
Yeah, he's celebrating his 70th birthday this weekend. Hell, we're going to celebrate with him by playing some covers of some of his solo work and his work with a band you might have heard of called The Police. And so covers of and by Sting on the show today. Coverville.tv, whatever it is, or twitch.tv/Coverville.
Very nice. His famous song, "You Don't Want to Turn on the Red on Air Light." On air light.
Yes, you don't want to turn
Air
on
light.
the red on air light.
Something sounds wrong when I say it. I don't know why. All right.
Luke Sightwalker, that better not be a spoiler. I know he's in the show, but if that's a spoiler, I'm cutting you off.
What? Now that makes no sense to the listeners. What did you just say? What happens?
Oh, Sting, that's true. I'm doing this, aren't I? Luke Sightwalker said, well, see, I don't want to say it because I don't want to, if it isn't a spoiler, or is a spoiler, I don't want to say it. Sting is in the show with Steve Martin Short called Only Murders in the Building.
Oh, yeah, I saw a preview thing where he was in that. So,
yeah, so he's in the show. Okay, there we go. So Luke Sightwalker said, Sting is the murderer in the building.
Oh,
So,
all right. Well,
good. All right.
Is he one? We don't know.
He's in the show. That's all we know. And I'm not watching that show until all the episodes are out.
All right, fair enough. I want to thank a couple of patrons who just signed up through patreon.com/TMS, like Scott Hammond, Eric Reinhard, Derek Van Duzen, and Clint Johnson. Just a few. Oh, Louise. I don't want to forget Louise or Steve T or Terry Lard.
All those people are awesome.
Or Jason Sharp. You guys are all amazing. Thank you all for being new patrons.
I heard all those people formed a 60s folk band, and they only do songs that mention weed and blue plate specials at diners.
Yeah, and when the leaves are brown or something. Anyway.
That's right.
I want to thank them all for supporting us there. You guys are great. Become like them at patreon.com/TMS and continue this morning internet concern that we have called TMS, and let's keep it going.
The morning internet prefecture.
That's right.
Known as. Yeah.
That's perfect. So we're done. Go to frogpants.com/TMS for everything else. If you're trying to contact us, whatever. It's all there. You'll find it all. We'll be here for TMS PM on Friday. Oh, no, we're doing Playdate, but same time.
We're doing Playdate tomorrow at 2 p.m., and we will be playing Among Us.
Among Us. You guys have heard
so
of
come
Among
be a
Us?
fungus among us.
Right. It's a real good game. You run around, and you're a little dude. It's wonderful.
And I never get to be a saboteur. I'm always a dude who gets blamed for being a saboteur.
Yep, but except those times where you were. But anyway, yes, we're gonna have fun. It'll be great. That'll be tomorrow, 2 p.m. Mountain Time, right here at frogpants.tv. And Film Sack this weekend, Core tonight, The Instance tomorrow, lots of stuff. So be around for all that. All right, Brian, let's get out of here. I gotta do a song. What do you got there?
Yeah. Elizabeth C., better known in our chat circles as Beffy Dino, says, hello, Scotch and Bonnet. It's that time of year. Chilly weather. Yes, chilly, the food, not the temperature. Which also means it's time for me to be another year older. On October 2nd, I'll be 32. Hey, that's Sting's birthday, too. Things have been looking up lately. When I'm not bathing dogs, I'm also getting paid to plan events and photo shoots for the pups at the dog daycare I work for. That sounds like the best job ever. Just getting to play with dogs all day long. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, I would love that. Unless they're mean or rabid or stinky.
Yeah, well, you just put those in the corner.
Yeah.
The Chihuahuas. You just say like a separate Chihuahua room is where those go.
I just don't want to express any anal glands, you know?
Oh, yeah, no. Hopefully you don't have to do that at a doggy daycare. No. I look forward to every day now. Dogs are truly better than people, LOL. Anyway, I finally pushed myself to be more social and get out of my comfort zone, so I'll be going to my first concert in over 10 years. The band Trampled by Turtles always makes me smile, and I'm excited to see them live. If the Covermeister could pick anything from the band for me, I would be truly honored. Love to you both. You got me through some tough times the past few years, and I can't thank you enough. Elizabeth signed, Beffy Dino.
Oh.
P.S. Could Scott play me the golden trio of birthday wishes, Old Lady, Cringe Guy, and Mr. Miyagi?
Oh, my gosh. Yes. So I don't have these in a row, so I have to do that real quick here. Hold on. Birthday. Okay, so here's this one.
Happy birthday to you!
All right. And then, wait, what was Cringy Guy?
Cringe Guys. Happy birthday to you. Okay.
I don't remember. All right. No. No.
Will you light a candle?
No.
I can't believe this.
No.
When's your birthday?
No.
Good evening, I'm Ken Bastida.
No.
Happy birthday
There he
to you.
All right, there he is. And then Miyagi.
My impersonation.
Go ahead. What?
My impersonation needs to you. Like
You. He does a little thing at the top. He's horrible. All right, how about this one?
Happy birthday to you.
There's the triumvirate, the Trinity.
All right, let's give the Hill Sisters a little bit of money in absentia.
Yeah.
All right. Biffy Dino wanted to hear something by Trampled by Turtles. I have something by Trampled by Turtles, and this is a great example of what this band sounds like. You're in for a great concert. I'm envious because I think it'd be an incredible show. This is their cover of the Pixies song "Where Is My Mind," which again I've heard a cover of this song. Oh yes, it was in *Malignant*.
Oh.
But that never fully realized. I think it was somebody who started trying to cover "Where Is My Mind" and then got bored and started doing another song because it's got the bass line and the ooh, but never really followed through. Anyway, here is "Where Is My Mind" by Trampled by Turtles from their album, from the single they released in 2011.
Oh, I forgot to thank Kim for something. Hold on. So, can you guys see this shirt? She went to this Mexican place, Tex-Mex place.
Oh,
in
Chewy's.
Austin. Chewy's, yeah. And
Yeah.
she got a Juan Solo shirt.
These are great. They have the best pun shirts. We've got a Chewy's here. We got a couple Chewy's here now in Denver, and they have a wall of these amazing T-shirts. Kim picked a great one for you,
Yeah,
and they have fantastic, like guacamole enchiladas. With a green sauce that's just to die for.
That sounds fantastic. I'm starving now. Now I got to eat. Well done. All right, that's it. Thank you all for being here. We'll see you tomorrow. This show is part of the Frog Pants Network.
Frog Pants Network.
Get more shows like this at frogpants.com. Oh, a little Dunaway there.
Beffy says that she will call into the show sometime and let us know how to express those anal glands. So,
great. Can't wait.
Won't that be a treat? Do we do them? I'll do. Daisy does the scoots, so maybe we'll just bring Daisy and just do it live on the show.
Yeah, my dog Rainer is in constant need of a fresh anal gland expressing.